Hello and welcome back to the Secondhand Styler, the series where I show you my top tips and tricks to shopping secondhand and how you can get more for your money. Today I'm actually in my home county where I grew up in West Yorkshire. This here is the Kirkwood Hospice, one of my favourite charity shops. I always come and visit here when I see my parents, so let's go inside and see what we can find. When I was living at home when I was younger, I always used to come here on my lunch breaks. And I always find amazing things. Look how big this shop is. I absolutely love it. As you can see, this shop is absolutely huge. It's much bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. And the first thing I've spotted already is this little section here. What's amazing about charity shops these days is they're very good at creating little curations for particular times of the year and certain events. And I can see here they've actually made a Father's Day section of shopping gifts. I love to buy my gifts for Christmas, birthdays, secondhand, and there's some amazing little things here. I'm having a little look. They've got some little ties. They've even got Father's Day cards. They've actually got this here, which I believe is for some sort of alcohol. So if you are buying gifts, don't be afraid to shop secondhand for your gifts. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can actually find amazing things on the secondhand market. Now, if you do get a chance to visit this shop, it's actually in Linley in Huddersfield in West Yorkshire. They have this amazing little rail in the middle of the shop, which I think is their more higher end, more designer-esque pieces. So I always check out this rail first before I get started. So I'm gonna have a little look through all of these pieces. Look here. We've got a Tommy Hilfiger little resort piece, stripy, $9.99. Absolutely love that. It's very nice material. And you know, I love my stripes. So I like this a lot. This is $9.99 again, and it's a size 8, absolutely immaculate. You know, I always check the armpits, check there's no stains, and I just give it a once over. I think this is beautiful. Love this. I've just noticed as well, details on the buttons, something that I always check. Absolutely love this. I actually think my mum would like something like this. And this rail here is just packed with those higher end mid-luxury brands. We've got a little Bowden dress here as well. Again, stripy, perfect for summer. And this is really interesting. I'm very much enjoying the square neckline. I love a square neckline. And this is by Nikki Ferrari. I actually don't know this brand. I can tell just by the way it's made that this is a high quality piece. Let's have a little look at the fabric composition. One of the first things I always do when looking at a piece. And this here is 100% cotton, absolutely beautiful. Love this print, very, very cool. Now, if you've got any nice occasions coming up, one thing I always look out for, and something that's very easy to spot, is anything that's embellished, sequined, sparkly. And this is absolutely beautiful. It's by a brand called Maya Deluxe. I believe this is an occasion wear bridal brand, and it's beautiful. It's got these really nice sleeves. I do like a winged sleeve, particularly if you're somebody that's a bit conscious at the top of your arms, but you still want to have a bit of your arm out. And this has got the nice V-neck. This is £35 and it's a size 10. How gorgeous is this? And it looks so much more expensive than £35. So definitely keep an eye out for those more opulent fabrics and styles of clothing if you are looking for something for a special occasion. And I will be talking a little bit more about occasions in a minute. Found some Ted Baker here, one of my favorite brands, and this actually still has the original Ted Baker tags on. So I can actually see the original price on this was £75 and they're selling it here for £25. So you are making a saving of £50. And I'm also really loving halter neck style tops at the moment. So this is perfect. It's not my colour, but I'm sure there is somebody out there who will look amazing in this. It feels so nice. I wonder what material this is. And the fabric composition of this is 100% silk. So again, feel with your hands, try and feel for those opulent, beautiful and organic fabrics, and always check the fabric composition because you may just be finding something that is worth way more than what you're paying. What's also really nice is this here. It's actually a men's section. And I've bought a couple of things for my husband in this section. I always used to come here and send him little WhatsApps with the items that I was finding for him. So let's have a little look. As you can see here, we've got this little Ted Baker shirt. Again, with the tag as well. So if you are looking for a gift for Father's Day, this here is £30 for a men's Ted Baker shirt, originally £100, and it's still got the tag on. So they would be none the wiser. I personally am quite proud to tell people when I get their gifts secondhand. I think it's a way more sustainable way to shop. You're getting more for your money. So you're actually giving a better gift. And I think this is really, really nice. And this is in a size large, £30, Ted Baker. You really can't go wrong. A couple more shirts here. We've got this here, which is Ben Sherman. and the price of this is just £7.99. And I've just spotted not one, not two, but three All Saints shirts. And these are a classic. You can't go wrong with a white shirt. That is something that I always look out for in charity shops. I love to wear an open dress shirt with some chunky jewellery tucked in to some high-waisted trousers. And very often I do buy a man's shirt. I'll go for a size small, so it looks a bit oversized, but it's not too fitted. And the price of this here is £8.99. It looks pretty much brand new. And there are a couple, so clearly somebody's been doing a little bit of a clear out in their wardrobe, and they're all £8.99. Absolutely fantastic. And they're all in a size large as well. So you can probably see why I love this section, because it's just so curated and dense of those higher end brands. And here we've got some men's coats. And again, one of my favorite things to do is to buy coats out of season. That's when you're going to get the best pick. And I can see here there are some absolutely amazing coats. Look at that. This here is a Winsmore coat, the most incredible quality. You really can't buy this kind of thing firsthand for these prices. It's a cashmere blend coat. It's £20. And look at the size of this. If you could feel how heavy this is, you can just tell that this is true quality. I love this. This here is a cape blazer. And I love anything cape style, cape dresses, cape blazers. They are so chic and elegant. You'll notice a lot of the royal family wear things like this. And these are the perfect item. If you're going to an occasion, you want to look chic, you don't want to look too businessy. I really like this. This is in a size 14 and it's £8.99. So unfortunately, this will probably be a bit big on me, but I'm going to try it on anyway because I want to see how it looks. Do you see what I mean by how chic a cape blazer is? If you're trying to come across a little bit more fashion forward, but you don't want to go too far out of your comfort zone, a cape style blazer or jacket, I think, is a brilliant way to do that. I'm really enjoying this. Unfortunately, it's a little bit big on my shoulders. And when I'm looking at jackets, the first thing I look at are the shoulders. I feel like that can really frame your silhouette. And if it's too big, it will just make you look much larger than you are. So unfortunately, as this doesn't fit on my shoulders, I won't be getting it. But hopefully somebody else will see this and they'll fall in love with it and buy it. Now, there are loads of upcoming summer season occasions, such as the races, there are galas, there are parties, there are weddings. And I love to find a good fascinator in a charity shop. And they're so easy to spot because they're so flamboyant and in your face. And I've spotted this one here, which I am loving. This here is absolutely incredible. And I wear a lot of black, so this would be perfect for my wardrobe. And this is £12.50. Usually for a fascinator of this size, you're looking at least £40, £50. And how amazing is that? My husband's nodding his head, so maybe I should add this to my collection. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you think this is a goer. I'm feeling very fancy in this. Maybe I'll wear this for the rest of the video. Now, something that I always look out for when I'm out charity shopping and secondhand shopping in general are your basics. Just because you're buying your everyday basics secondhand doesn't mean they can't be high quality. And this here is a great example. It's a beautiful plain white tee, something that you can just throw on every day, style it up with a blazer, and it's by Jigsaw, which is a really nice brand. Jigsaw England. It's £6.50. It is in immaculate condition, and that is something to always keep an eye out for, especially if an item is white. You want it to be a crisp white. You don't want it to be that kind of undertone of yellow, which shows that it's been washed quite a few times. And this is 100% cotton. I'm very picky with my fabrics, and I think this is actually perfect. And again, I'm probably gonna have to add this into my little pile of things that I'm buying today. I would style this even with the kind of trousers I'm wearing today. Nice statement belt. So keep an eye out for those staples. Now, something that I love to buy, particularly because I like going out for walks in the summer with my dog and my family, are little outdoor fleeces by those really renowned brands for the outdoors. We've got here a Regatta Outdoors fleece, and the price of this is just £6.99, and it's in a size 12. I actually often oversize on things like this. I like them to be nice and cozy. And the nice thing about buying your outdoor clothing, such as boots, jackets, tops, is you're not going to be too precious about them getting muddy or a little bit ruined and damaged whilst you're out doing your outdoor activities. Because high quality outdoor apparel can be quite pricey. I would say this on the first-hand market, you're looking at upwards of £20. Here it's under £7. A brand I've been seeing a lot of in charity shops recently is And Other Stories, which is a really nice brand. I love their pieces. Again, you don't need to spend upwards of £40, £50 for their pieces. There are so many in the second-hand market, whether it be in charity shops or online. This here is an And Other Stories little jumper in this really nice green colour, which I think is going to be very popular this winter. And it's just £3.50. I'm just looking through this rail here, and another style of item that I always spot and my eyes are always drawn to is anything that is pearl embellished. And I just love a little bit of glitz and glam. I love pearls. I think they're very regal. So I always keep an eye out for anything that's got pearl trims, that's got pearls on the cuffs. And I have quite a lot of really cute little jumpers and tops that are pearl embellished from charity shops. And they're a great item if you need something just to jazz up a look, you're feeling like your outfit's a bit boring, or you want to wear something really plain on the bottom, but you still want to look like you've made an effort. Anything with a bit of pearl embellishment always does that. So keep an eye out for anything that has pearls or little diamante embellishments. I'm just over here and I've spotted a little cosmetics and accessories section. And there are so many things to see and to look at, so I'm just going to pick out a couple of bits and bobs. First up, I've spotted they've got some unopened cosmetics, which is more common than you would think. And this is by a brand called Morphe, which I know my sister likes. This is £2.50. And as you can see, it's never been opened. So always check if you are going to buy your cosmetics secondhand, make sure they're unopened. They've still got the seal on them. And this is a really nice little blue eyeshadow. This will be perfect for things like stocking fillers. If you're a mum or you're gifting this Christmas or for a special occasion, always grab little bits and bobs on the go. You can start to create a little hamper of secondhand gifts that you've spotted whilst you're out and about, so that when the time eventually comes, you're not panic buying firsthand and spending more than you need to. You'll have already collected lots of different secondhand gifts at a really good price. And they don't need to look like you bought them secondhand. This here, you would never know. Again, some cute little gifts. These were originally £1 and they are 50p here. Great little stocking filler. And again, this here was £1 and now it's just 50p, a little hair donut for doing your hair in a nice little bun. This here is an amazing find. This here is the Laura Mercier translucent powder for £3. This retails for over 20. Again, I think I might have to add this into my pile of items I'll be buying today. Again, I've spotted more amazing brands down here. We've got an unopened NARS. This is an eyeshadow, it's £3. So these are all the types of gifts that I would be buying now and saving for when a special occasion comes, a birthday or Christmas. This, I think, is a blush, a Bobbi Brown blush. So if you start collecting your gifts now, when it eventually comes to gifting season, you're going to have all of these amazing brands, these recognised high-end brands, but you will have spent a fraction of the price that they would be retailed at. So I love to collect stocking fillers throughout the year. There's all sorts of things here. There are these really nice fluffy socks, little umbrellas, £2.50. You're getting so much more for your money by shopping this way, and you're giving amazing gifts at the same time, so it is win-win. Now I'm over here in one of my favourite sections. As you'll know, I love a good dress, I love a good fancy occasion, and I'm having a little look through all of their maxi dresses. They've sectioned it out where they've got the maxi dresses here, and they've got some shorter dresses over there. This here I'm loving. It feels incredible. If you watch my recent videos, you'll know that I love to look with my hands, so I like to feel items before I see them, just to check on their quality. And this is navy. I just think this moves so beautifully. It's by Fen Wright Manson and it's £8.99. How incredible is that? I'm loving anything with pleats at the moment. I was just so drawn to pleats. I just think they're so chic and they're a really great way to add a little bit of sophistication to a look. If you want just a simple dress but you still want it to feel interesting, pleats are one of my favourite ways to do that, and it's in a size UK 16. Now I'm going to take you over to one of my favourite sections of a charity shop. Along with dresses, I also love a good blazer, so I'm going to take you right over to the other side of the shop, and immediately I'm drawn to this. I love anything with a houndstooth look to it. This looks to be a little mid-length coat. And a blazer coat is a brilliant way to make anything look smart. This is £8.99. I can't actually see the brand of this, but it feels like it could be wool. It's got that kind of roughness to it that feels like it could be wool. So let's just quickly pop this on. I have a feeling this is probably a bit too large. I can actually tell on my shoulders that it's too large. If you're somebody that wears a coat every day and you want a coat that'll make your outfit feel like it's a little bit more smart, a blazer coat is the perfect way to do it, particularly a wool one because it's going to keep you warm as well. Now I think I might have spotted a gem here. This is absolutely beautiful. I can see here that this is made in France. It's only £7.99 and I love this colour. Again, I think this may have to come home with me. Although we are filming this in June, when you see something good in a charity shop, if you can afford to, buy it there and then. Because once it's gone, and you don't want to miss out on amazing finds like this. Now, based on how it feels, I think this is faux fur, but nonetheless, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to quickly try this on. I think it's so glamorous. I love this. Oh my God, and it fits me nicely on the arm as well. I'm going to go look in the mirror and see how this looks. And it's got a collar. I love anything with a collar. How amazing is this? I'm absolutely obsessed with this. And I could also wear this with a big statement belt as well. At Christmas time, how cute is this for occasions, for just throwing over, but also wearing casually in the day. I also really like the length, because it'll keep most of my body warm. And I love the colour as well, this dark chocolatey brown. It feels very opulent. Going back to earlier about when I was talking about finding your outdoor gear secondhand, this here is a little down jacket and it's by Michael Kors. I really love the colour, it's grey. And it's only £7.99 for Michael Kors. This first hand, you're looking at about £40, £50, or even £60 upwards. Now, an absolute staple when it comes to autumn and winter is a really nice camel coat. I've actually got one pretty much identical to this by M&S, and I love M&S tailoring. I love their blazers, I love their coats. This here is just £12.50, so wearable. Looks really nice for work, but you can also totally wear this casually. And I just think it's a great item to always keep an eye out for in charity shops. A couple more blazers. I cannot stay away from the blazer section. And I love anything with a funky button. Now, granted, this is not my style at all. But if you're somebody that likes to wear a bit more colour, or you like your florals, this here is absolutely beautiful. It definitely looks like it could be vintage. And this here is just £5.99. So fun. Always keeping out for those statement buttons to find really fun and unique pieces. We've got here a little matching suit. So this here is £9.99 for the trousers, and I believe it'll be £9.99 for the jacket. So you're getting a full matching suit for £20. I've actually got quite a few suits from this shop. And this is in a fun navy shade. It's by H&M and it's in a size UK 6. Something I always say to do is to check out the cabinets and the bric-a-brac section. You never know what you're going to find. I can see here, this is a little Cath Kidston tea set, which would make a brilliant gift. Or if you just love Cath Kidston or you love tea, great. We've got some designer shoes down here. We've got a wool fedora. I've actually got a pair of Converse trainers that are with their original box. And the price of these is just £15. Again, these typically retail for around about £45. And I'm looking at the bottom of the foot. I can see they've never been worn. These are very cute. These are little egg cups, I think. And they're like little marble design. These are the types of things you would find in somewhere like Anthropology for about £10 each. They're £1.25 each, and there's a little set of them. And again, if you are somebody that is gifting, you can buy little things like this and just package them up in your own way. Buy some nice tissue, clean them up a little bit. Honestly, they will look like you've bought them from a boutique or from a really high-end interior shop, where in actual fact, you've just bought them from a charity shop. So it's all about getting creative when it comes to gifting and thinking about how you can package it up, how you can clean it up, but also thinking about it in a different way. Just because it's in a charity shop doesn't mean that it's going to look like it's from a charity shop. Quite like this. This is a little see-through tea set, quite aesthetic. And it's £1.50, little see-through salt and pepper grinders. Now the final section I'm going to take you over to is actually got a little sales section, which more and more charity shops are doing now, and it's brilliant. It's a great way for them to shift stock that maybe hasn't sold, but also a great way for you to get a bargain. I'm liking this dress. It's got this little open back with a tie, and this here is from £6.99 to just £3.50. A really nice A-line shape, and this is in a size 12. This would be perfect for work with some pointed shoes. This is quite cute. It's very Y2K, which is very in fashion right now. And this is just £4.50 down from £9. Quite like this. This would be nice for a summer holiday or wearing in the warmer months. I love the way that it moves. Love, love, love a sail rail. And we even have a really nice big coat here. This is down from £15 to just £7.50. Absolutely amazing for the amount of coat you're getting. Never miss out on this sales section. This is where some of the really good bargains are. Now this is very, very, very cute. This here is a one shoulder occasion dress. I really like this, it feels very good quality. And I can actually see here, it was originally £85. It was then reduced to £42. And in this charity shop, it is £12.50. It's from a dress atelier and it's handmade. I think this is absolutely beautiful. There are just so many amazing things to find here for your occasions, for attending weddings. If you're local to the area and you have any upcoming events, come here first, have a look, see if you can find anything, and then if you don't, shop elsewhere. You may just surprise yourself. Again, a nice basic. I always look out for anything with a collar. Something like this is perfect for the winter. If you want to layer it with a jumper, but you still want to have something a little bit more smart, a little sleeveless shirt is a great item to have in the wardrobe. But again, you can easily wear this in summer on its own. This here is just £3.75 in this really nice pink shade. And I've just spotted here they've got a big box full of Father's Day cards, all 75p each. There's absolutely loads of them. So I'm gonna have a little look through here and pick out mine. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you do love your secondhand shopping, your luxury for less style tips, make sure to subscribe and I will see you again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.